Hey guys, this is John from NAR Outdoors. Welcome back to the channel. As promised, some updates on the truck. So in this video, I'm just going to go over how I'm protecting a couple wear points. I'm not terribly concerned, I'm not going to get the whole car wrapped or anything special, but door sills, door edges, and the display screen are where I'm mostly concerned about. I've actually done these bits over the past couple days, so probably gonna be wearing different clothes, different videos. The sound's gonna sound a little different between them. Project number one is I'm gonna add some Xpel door guard. I got this on Amazon actually to replace some dinged trim that my wife's car had, and figured that rather than paying the Ford dealer to do it, I'm gonna try doing it myself. Comes in, this is a 100-foot roll, so should be plenty. I'm gonna go ahead and work from about here down to here, hopefully able to prevent some damage. One of the things that's probably pretty important with this sort of thing is to round the edges slightly when you're trimming it, just to prevent it from peeling up at those sharp edges. Now, I am by no means a professional. I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're gonna give it a shot. What I'm doing here is making it the same between the passenger and the driver's side door, just because I'm maybe a little OCD. And when I installed this on my wife's car, I found the best way to do it was to line it up a little less than halfway going down and then working it over. So put it on, then I work slowly to get the edge folded over. I'm not going to make you watch me do all of these. But one thing I found when I did it before was it's really important to work your way around the radius so that it doesn't have air bubbles. So don't just immediately pinch it so that it becomes a flap. Alright, so that's one done. I'm not going to make you guys watch the rest. But I'm going to do all 4 doors. So I got these off of Amazon, and they're considered a stainless, darkened. They weren't cheap, but they also weren't expensive either. I think about 50 bucks. Looks like it has 3M grip tape on the back. I'm kind of questioning whether it works with the aesthetic of the truck now that I have them in hand. So originally I'd purchased some stainless knockoff door sill edge guards from Amazon, and was really disappointed with the quality of them. They just didn't look like they fit the truck well. And again, it's not so much about aesthetics, it's just about a little bit of protection in really high wear areas. So I decided to go with the Xpel door sill edge guard tape. Pretty cheap. It'll be linked below if you want to use some. So I'm just prepping this door sill for that. So dried it off. We had a hurricane kind of blow through recently, and then I'm cleaning it off with a little bit of alcohol. We're just gonna see about how long we want to go. So right from that curve, I think 24 inches is going to be pretty perfect. So let's go to the back of the truck and cut some stuff up. Alright, so like I said, I got the Xpel door edge guard. This is what it is. I actually pulled it out last night and just let it sit flat with some weight on it so it unroll. It comes in a little roll. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to use the ruler on the back of the bed to get our 24 inches. There, and then I'm actually going to cut it with a square rather than a pair of scissors, but scissors would be fine. I don't think it matters that much, and it doesn't have to be perfect. For sure. Just double it up to make a duplicate on the other side. And then I'm going to show you a little trick, something I picked up on Amazon, that's actually going to make a pretty big difference on how clean this looks and how well it's going to stay down. So anybody who uses stickers for any reason knows you really got to round the edges. It's kind of hard to do with scissors and whatnot. And you can, it just ends up not being similar and whatnot. So I got this from Amazon. It was about $5, maybe 10. And it's a rounded edge punch, so I've already done a couple here, but you just stick it in there and it works fine with this material. I have a nice round edge. A little bit closer shot of this. I'm using the 10mm radius. Nice square. Nice rounded edges. It's gonna sit a little bit better. It's not gonna peel up and it'll look really good. So I've got it lined up pretty good. I'm tacking it in place with a little bit of painter's tape. I'm going just up the curve here a little bit. We're gonna work our way down, making sure it gets sealed really nicely. Going real slow. Oh, that's looking slick. Now I'm just going to work on rolling it over the edge, going real slow to get it down, pressed in place. That's just about as good as you can get. So yeah, we're going to do the rest of the truck. I don't think you need to watch all of that. My reference mark for the back is this seam here. My reference mark for the front is 4 inches from this seam here. So it may not be your style, but I'm really happy for less than $50. And it's kind of cool. It's like stick-on bed liner, so it matches back here too. That, I think, is gonna be super good enough for what we need. And if it becomes a problem and I don't like it, I'll take it off. I'll try somebody else's. I really wish Spigen made it. I like Spigen's products for this sort of thing, but I checked, they don't make them for this truck. Let's take a look at it with the car on. Can't tell any difference. That's what we're looking for. So my next little project is this Craven Speed stubby antenna. US made. I don't really listen to radio, and I plan on putting a topper that's going to probably cover this up. So this is a super simple one. Unscrew, open, screw the replacement back in. Throw that in the glove box for later.